Going on, God's gift. Hope you well. Young and New says how to better yourself and how to find the one. How to better yourself. You can only better what you know. So you can only better what you know. You got to get to know yourself. And the only way you can get to know yourself is through a personal relationship with God. The goal is not to know about God and all the facts and statistics of God. You want to know him personally. Because the more you know him, he will begin to reveal to you how he has wired you. And so you got to look at yourself from the good, the bad, and the ugly. What's the good? What's the good that you offer? What's the bad in you? What's the ugly in you? And then begin to write that on a sheet of paper. I want you to get a sheet of paper. I want you to write 3 columns: the good traits of you, the bad traits of you, and the ugly traits of you. And then I want you to write, because when you see stuff on a black and white paper, you'll be like, man, I got a lot to grow in. And then begin to ask yourself, okay, where do I need to improve? Now, that's on one side. Another column that you can add on another column beside that is what you want in a significant other. So you got 3 columns for personal: good, bad, and ugly, right? Then you have 3 columns over here. I want you to write in the right column everything you want in a man or a woman: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, financial, whatever. I want you to write down all the things you want in that person. And on the first column, not the middle one, but the first column, I want you to write down all the things that you offer in comparison to that. So everything that you put over here, ask yourself, what do you have to offer to support that? So if you put that I want a man of God, I want you to write on a scale of 1 to 10, how strong are you in your relationship with God? If you want a man or woman that prays, I want you to write down how often do you pray. I want you to, everything that you wrote on this side about the one, I want you to write down to see if you match that one. And whatever areas you like, man, I do not match closely, or I don't, and I'm close, but I'm not close where I need to be. That's what you work on, and write that in the middle. So on the left side, on the right side of that 3 column, I want you to write down everything you want. Start with spiritual, then get to emotional and mental, then get to physical, then get to financial. And then I want you to write down match or don't match, match or don't match, match or don't match. And whatever you don't match, put in the middle column, and that's what you work on. That's how you better yourself. But the goal is not to better yourself for your help. Your goal is to better yourself to be not just a good help to the one you want, but the one that called you. And that's how you practice. You practice how you get better is by practicing the traits that are missing with the people and things around you. So practice on your job to be a better person with people skills, listening, whatever it is. Start working on your spiritual development. Start reading your word, letting the word read you. A lot of different things so that you can begin to gauge, hey, man, I'm not really ready for the one. Then that makes your singleness now valuable. Because when you see that you got a lot of work to do, then you'll get to work if you really want that thing to work out for you and that one to work out for you. That's what I had to do, and that's what I tell everyone to do. Because then if you spend your singleness crying for the one versus being developed for the one, right? Then you're going to waste, and you're going to get mad at God on why you're still single at 40, why you're still single at 30, why you're still single at 28, whatever the number is. Why are you still single? The reason why you're still single is a lot to do with you. And a lot to do with God's will. Some people are ready to be married, but it's not God's timing for them to be married. But a lot of people have no clue of where they are. You have to know where you are to see how far. You have to know where you are to see how far. If you don't know where you are, how do you know how far you got to go? Some people think that they're 2 miles away from the one, but you're really 150 miles from the one. You think that you're a mile away from home, bringing it home, but you're really 6, 8, 9, 100 miles away. So in order to know how far you got to go, you got to know where you are now. And then you got to see where God has set the bar, and then aim to get there in order to be ready to better yourself for the one that I'm guessing is where you asking your question for. Hope to help. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to engage more content, make sure you check out the videos over here. If you want to learn more about the books that I've written or the cards that I've created or ways that you can support and engage with what I do online, make sure you check out the links in the description box below. And if you've been watching this far, you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell, and make sure you leave a comment. I would love to read it and would love to engage and be your coach online. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.